A good video needs a good intro, and the same thing goes for music, books, and of course, video games. If the first moments of something doesn't hook the audience in, why would they keep watching? This is basic knowledge, yet so many games nowadays start you off with boring tutorials that take away from the overall experience rather than add to it. For example, would you rather sit and read pop-up prompts that pause the game, might I add, telling you how to attack or counter a certain enemy? Or would you rather open with your spaceship being invaded by an alien race and you have to escape onto an unknown landscape below where you get to explore everything it has to offer? I know my choice, and so did Bungie. Halo had to be a huge success, or else Xbox wouldn't be a huge success. To ensure this, Bungie had to ensure that players were interested in this new world they have built. There are so many different ways to start a story, each with its own pros and cons. A narrator explaining the plot to help the audience understand. Meeting your characters live their day-to-day lives to establish a connection early. But the best way to catch an audience is with action. Halo Combat Evolved starts off with a wide shot of the Halo ring, with a bit of exposition on how we got here in the first place. We meet Keyes and Cortana, who are discussing the Covenant, who followed close behind. Who are the Covenant, new players may be asking? Well, you're about to find out. Elites blast open the control room doors above as you make your way towards Captain Keyes for a debriefing. And after a quick rundown of the plan, you're set loose on your own to fight through this alien race, invading your ship and escape. Explosions constantly surround you, screams fill the halls, and blood paints the walls. You reach the final escape pod and learn that it won't be such a smooth landing. And it wasn't. All the Marines you saved have died from the impact. Now, stranded and alone in unknown territory, you have free reign to explore and find the remaining survivors, all while battling Covenant in what seems like endless waves. This was obviously a very brief summary of what takes place in the intro of Halo Combat Evolved, but in just that short little paragraph, it still demonstrates how to start a story. It builds up the Covenant to be super intelligent, deadly foe, builds suspense and mystery about the war and the ring, and most importantly, it lets the player see and experience everything for themselves. Too many games nowadays will hold the player's hand until they're deemed ready to take on the world, but Halo did the opposite. Halo brings the action right to the player as soon as it begins. Instead of telling the player all about this war, Halo lets the player fight in it firsthand. Bungie knew the importance of showing, not telling. Halo was all about a super soldier going against incredible odds, and to show this, Bungie had all the Marines die during the escape pod landing, leaving you completely alone to fight this enemy. You travel and save all the other survivors, establishing from the very beginning what kind of person this protagonist is, setting you up for a spectacular story to come. Halo CE may be an old game by now, but it's still one of the best to ever do it. There are countless things to admire, and this is just one of my personal favorite things. Every Halo game has a perfect and dramatic intro, but Combat Evolved had to start an entire franchise. Games need to relearn how to start a series.
See someone across the... You see him? Directly in front of us? We're gonna fucking ram him.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's dead for.
Oh shit, he sees us. I knocked myself. The car's killing me!
Bro!